So today I'll be talking to you about same-sex marriage and how deontology plays a part in the issue. The two countries I will be comparing is the United States and the country of Iran. Same-sex marriage has pros, cons, and how some countries hate it just like Iran does. But first, let me tell you a little bit about deontology. Deontology is an ethical theory that has rules that compares from rights to wrongs. It is associated with Immanuel Kant. Immanuel Kant is a philosopher that we should have known about if you've taken this class before, unless you just know who he is. It is the opposite side of utilitarianism. Utilitarianism has a different viewpoint of same-sex marriage, which was a lot harder to understand. Deontology says it's the right for same-sex marriage since it is unreasonable to do to current marriages that is not a law that does not have a law. So let's talk about some pros and cons now about same-sex marriage in the United States. So first I'm going to start off with the pros. The pros of same-sex marriage in the United States, there's a lot of people that deny gay couples the option to marry. So you are discriminating and creating a second class of citizens. I would normally say that would hurt those gay couples because it's hard for them to come out in this world and fear that they're going to be hated on. So second, let's talk about the cons of same-sex marriage in the United States. So normally there's a lot of conservatives think this way. That's how they feel about same-sex marriage. Gay couples is contrary to the Word of God and is incompatible with the beliefs, scares, texts, and traditions of the religion groups. Normally they have a hard life to live because a lot of people hate them for how they are, and I don't judge, so I don't have either side. So now let's see how Iran thinks about same-sex marriage. So if you're caught in Iran having same-sex marriage or having homosexuality with another person that's the same sex as you, you will get the death penalty. They hate same-sex marriage. Don't know why. Didn't want to research it because that country is crazy already. But normally the person that gets the death penalty or gets any other charges with same-sex marriage in that country is normally the person that's actively doing it or going to that person. So same-sex marriage has pros, cons, in countries that hate it, just like Iran. So the United States has both issues. In Iran, you can't be homosexual at all in any circumstances. How would you feel about that? So deontology thinks the same-sex marriage is the right and creates either other people alike, like gay, lesbian, trans, they're just like straight people. They just like different types. That's how I feel. Or they just love to be the other gender of somebody. So how would you think about same-sex marriage? Would you approve of it or do you not, since you are listening to now both sides of the pros and cons of the United States view and another country's view? I would say, I don't care, live the life you want to live it to the fullest. I've always thought that. My parents have taught me that. It's an option. This is one of the topics that was popular to talk about. So thank you and have a great day. Bye-bye.